Hey everyone, so I just got done filming my two-part video about my psychotic episode, and I just wanted to talk about this while it's still on my mind. This isn't scripted or anything, like the other thing. Well, it wasn't really scripted, but, you know. Um, this stuff that I talk about hasn't ever completely gone away. So that's something to keep in mind. Like I said, that was the only ever psychotic episode that I've ever had, and the reason I said that was because that's the only one that I've ever, like, had to go to a hospital for or anything. But I have definitely been psychotic since then, even on medication and everything. I actually just had a little bit of a episode, I guess you would call it, Thursday night, I think. Today is, Monday, so, just a few days ago, and so, like, pretty much anything can trigger this kind of thing. That was me watching Once Upon a Time, and I don't want to, like, go into detail about it because people might not have seen the episode yet because I just watched it on Netflix, but um, it's part one of the final battle. It's the beginning of that. If you've seen it, you might be able to have a little bit of an understanding why that triggered it. And I'm not saying anything wrong about, like, movies or TV or anything, but that kind of stuff can influence me, and probably other people. I'm just one person. I don't really know, you know, how other people's minds work. I really only know from my own experience, but so, like, even though I'm on medication now for my psychosis, like, there are still times when I have, like, delusions and everything. Like, it's just something that happens, and I have to kind of, like, ground myself and remind myself that it's not real, which is really hard to accept a lot of the time, and it can make me really depressed afterwards. Like, right now, I'm not super depressed, but the past couple days I've been dealing with some depression, probably because what I was thinking isn't real. Because a lot of the time, the things that I think when I'm in that state, I really do want them to be real, and it it makes me upset that they're not a lot of the time. But I have to get over that and just live my life the way that it's intended to be, and try not to, like, obsess over things that could or couldn't be real. Like, this is my reality. This is what reality is. you know um, Even though I might think that this isn't reality. Like, a lot of, like, I don't necessarily always think that the reality that everybody lives in is real. This is hard for me to say because, like, I don't know, like, and I just, like, it's a constant daily battle, like, so I don't want anybody to think, like, it's just something that happens every now and then. Like, accepting reality and not having delusions about it is really hard to do, because when you're having delusions and everything, that is real. Like, that's reality for you. So it's hard. And then when you come out of that, and or if somebody else is there to, like, pull you back down or ground you, it's going to upset you, because I know it did for me. But and I don't know, like, it's just, I don't want to sound like a crazy person, but I mean, sometimes I just wonder, like, if maybe something else is going on in the world, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, and that I might even share this for other people to know, because, like, I'm gonna sound like a crazy person, but I do still feel that way. I do still feel like something else is going on that people don't know about, and I know, like, deep down that that's not real, and that it is just, like, my disorder or whatever telling me that, and I'm able to, like, ground myself now and like the other night when I had that little episode or whatever you want to call it, like I kind of like I turned off the TV, I turned off my electronics, and I just went and tried to lay down, and I couldn't sleep, so I like made some tea and just tried to like slow my mind down. I ended up talking to my boyfriend, and I'm sorry I'm moving and my chair is squeaky. I noticed that in my last video, but my back hurts. I guess Pumpkin's back hurts too. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't want you guys to think that that was just like a thing that just happened and then it just went away. Like, it's something that I'm still dealing with, and I'm sure, you know, other people who have this issue, they do deal with it every day. And it's not like bipolar disorder is not just like happy and sad. Like that's like nowhere near what it is. Like there's so many different like things, and you can watch, there's plenty of other people who have made videos. I just watched someone the other day who like her mania is anger, and like mine is not, and we have the same kind of bipolar disorder, but it's different for everybody. So, you know, definitely like check out things and research, and don't make assumptions about anybody, because we're all going through something different. You can't just put us in a box or whatever. Like, this is something that is definitely different for everybody. But don't really know what I'm trying to get at. I guess just basically like that stuff that I talked about in those videos, that still affects me, and I still believe some of it. Like, I don't believe like I'm a goddess or, you know, any of that stuff, but I do still kind of believe that there's something else going on that either people know about and are not telling me, or that no one knows about. So, and it's something that I just kind of push aside and don't try not to think about, but you know, sometimes it just happens. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know like a little bit more about psychosis and how I deal with it. You know, just it's really one of those things that you just kind of have to take a day at a time, and just like every other like symptom and side effect to this disorder, it's just something that you have to figure out on your own, and I'm definitely still figuring it out. Like if you've seen my other videos, you know I've kind of just come to terms with this, and a lot of that was because of psychosis, because I've been thinking like, well, no, maybe it's not bipolar disorder, maybe it's something else, but it is. And so I guess the main thing to take from this is, if you're having thoughts like that, just really try to like talk to somebody. Try to ground yourself, and just like try to listen. It's so hard. Like it's so hard to listen to somebody else when you're like that. So I don't know. Like, maybe if I figure this stuff out a little bit more, I can be a little bit more help. But maybe this helps somebody. I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, that's the end of that. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day.